Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a quick look at Nendoroid Izuku Midoriya, Costume Gamma Edition. I've said before how much this series has meant to me over the years, but for a brief moment I'll discuss how much Deku means to me. He is a superhero fanboy that's given the chance of a lifetime to become a real hero. And Izuku's undying determination to save people is a quality that is so fascinating to me. Izuku falls into the category of Boy Scout heroes that I personally like the most. Most people would say how they like the bad boys or even the best girls, but Deku is my favorite hero. Anyway, this Nendoroid was an Anime Expo Lite exclusive, which means you could buy him early as a US citizen. And it finally pays to be a US citizen. How beautiful. But don't worry, Deku here is scheduled for a regular release this coming December. I am fortunate to be able to get my hands on him early, so I'm excited to make this quick review. I'll start by saying that this box is strangely incredible. It looks like a complete design mess, but somehow it works. Compared to the original Deku box for his first costume version, it just jumps out at you with these crazy anime lines like these. The combo of orange and green helps Deku pop from the background. So this is a box that actually grabs your attention in a crazy comic book fashion. Getting Deku out of the box, and I believe he comes with pretty much everything I would want him to. Like I said before, this is his Gamma suit or his shoot style costume. Unlike the original version, this costume was manufactured for the needs of Izuku's powers instead of being handcrafted by Izuku's mom, which was super sweet but ended up getting cinched in his first outing. I have been waiting for an updated look to Deku, and I didn't think it was going to happen. So, I was genuinely excited when they previewed this version and then just released him the next day. That doesn't really happen. Taking a closer look at his suit, and I have to say that these colors really pop for me. The rich greens and reds mesh alongside the off-white arms and blue line details. This costume design is fairly unique and inspired, which is something I love the most about these characters. Moving up to his head, and this is the same hair mold from his original figure. The only complaint I would have with this is that his head is super heavy on both versions, which makes his neck joint a bit looser over time. Izuku comes with 3 different faces with this release. His original figure comes with a slight smile, a crying, and an angry face. These were pretty expressive and cute, but Deku has changed quite a bit since then. So, his newer faceplates reflect him well. Starting with this serious face Deku. Recently, the students at UA have had to carry a more serious look to them, as the danger around them gets more imminent. This face looks great, but is kinda boring compared to the other ones. Izuku then comes with this great big smiling faceplate. I think this expression looks wonderful, and I just love how over-expressive he is. When I see this face, I think of how much Deku cares about Eri, and the other children he saves throughout the series. And last but not least, Deku comes with a full cowling expression, where his eyes are lit up by the power of One for All. His eyes are also skewed to the side in order to recreate this pose that is used in a lot of promotional images for the show. And I don't mind this. I kind of like that his eyes are not looking straight forward, as it allows for more dynamic poses. Moving on to Deku's various hands, and he comes with the standard fists. The My Hero Academia figures tend to have larger hands since the creator, Horikoshi, puts a lot of emphasis and emotion into the hands of his characters. A little bit of an inspiration to me, who also loves to draw hands. Anyway, these hands look nice and help Deku look confident. Deku also comes with these open splayed grabbing hands. These are great for when he is soaring through the sky. These types of hands are always appreciated. And finally, he comes with open action hands. But the hand is a little more flexed. It looks as if his hands are a bit more focused. It is probably hard to see the difference in this video, but trust me, they are different. Finally, moving on to his effect pieces, and Deku's greenish blue lightning looks absolutely fantastic to me, and is what I think brings this figure out from being a boring release. He comes with 2 smaller lightning pieces that simply wrap around his arms. They are made of a soft plastic, which means they can fly off into the void, so be careful when moving the figure around. Once attached, however, alongside Deku's One for All expression, and I really get the feeling that his power is emanating from his arms. Deku also comes with 2 lightning effect pieces for his legs as well. Before filming this part, I was having issues attaching these pieces. but as you will see here, holding him upside down made the process way easier. The red part of his shoe isn't secure to the body, so they can fall off and be a hassle, but when filming, I miraculously encountered none of these issues. These parts look even better as they prioritize Deku's shoot style, when the young boy learned he had legs. Last, but certainly not least, Deku comes with a comic book style onomatopoeia piece. These come with all the My Hero Nendoroids and offer an interesting way to pose and display these figures. Deku's smash sign appears in a nice orange to yellow gradient. Like I said before, I think these colors complement Deku well. I don't have many important notes about the articulation, except that while this is Deku's shoot style, and his posability is far superior to the previous release, I still found that it was a bit difficult to get his legs at a good angle without fearing that I will snap the legs. Also, the knee joint on my figure is oddly tighter than the rest of the joints, but that could just be my figure, so I don't find it all that glaring of an issue. So, what am I thinking? Well, my bias towards the character somewhat blinds my honest opinions, so in trying to stay as objective as possible, I think that this figure embodies the try-hard spirit and overly positive nature of Izuku Midoriya. It has its issues with the articulation, but I think that overall, the near-perfect translation of the character has me almost forget about those issues. And I love that Deku feels like a real hero with this release. And that's the review. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, maybe consider liking or even subscribing. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.